There you are. Finally. So you are the lady who's writing about me and my friends from the 12th dimension?
Hi, Villa. How nice to hear your voice. I certainly am the one who has been writing the story about you. That's right. But before we talk about me, maybe you can tell us something about yourself.
Yes, of course. Hi everybody. I am Villa. Nice to meet you all. I am the leading character in this fantasy story that Lanien likes to dream about. My friends and I live in the 12th dimension. We are older and wiser than you humans, way out there in your 3rd dimension. If you could see us, we would look rather angelic to you, I suppose. Sometimes I'm 15 centimeters tall, and on other occasions I can appear to be more than 4 meters tall. It depends on the situation and the human who is looking. We like to help mankind solve some of the challenges that you all face in the present time. Now it is your turn, Lanien. To begin with, why do you call yourself Lanien?
It's simply easier that way, because my real name is Lene Christina Hansen, and most people they don't know how to spell it anyway. That's why I call myself Lani.
Okay, I see. We will call you Lanien, then.
Thanks, that's great, Villa. By the way, Lanien Online is also the name of my website. If you go and check it out, you can once a week, every Sunday, read my diary. It's called a blog. In this diary, I tell you about my progress and how I promote my fantasy story on social media.
That's a good idea. I recommend that you all check out lanien.online. So Lanien, what else are you up to? What do you do out there when you're not writing about me and my friends?
Oh, you mean right here, right now, in the real world? Well, yes, I am a mother. I have twin boys who are growing up wonderfully and fast, and we live near Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Originally, I come from Denmark, though. I grew up on the island Lolland, and so I went from Lolland to Holland, I guess you can say.
So what's it like living out there?
Quite flat and green, full of trees and many flowers. If you look at what I make, you can kind of get a sense of it, what it's like actually, because I describe the places where I live.
Green? Just like me?
That's right. I think I'm going through a green phase, Villa.
Maybe just a tiny little bit. There are other colors. And you are also not green yourself, Lanien. Even though you painted yourself that way.
Oh, yeah, maybe I went a bit overboard.
When did you first think of me, Lanien? And by the way, why did you invent me at all?
So maybe you guys remember COVID and lockdown. I was alone, sitting at this table, and I was thinking, hey, I'm a bit bored. And one morning you suddenly popped up in my thoughts and said to me,
Why don't you write a story about me and my friends from all the way in here in the 12th dimension?
hey, that sounds like fun. It sure would be a wonderful dream if you and your super friends could come and help us out every now and then here.
What do you think of that, Villa?
That's not how it works. Sorry about that. Instead, you people have to fix this together. But of course, you know that very well already, don't you? Lanien.
Yeah, I know. I am a grown up.
All we can do from in here is to try to inspire you. By the way, it is going rather well for you humans. Try not to listen too much to those who keep on crying wolf. Then you will be all right.
Okay. That's also the reason why I write about you and paint my paintings. Even though it's just a dream story, it's better to start somewhere, right?
You're absolutely right about that, Lanien. And a dream is a very good place to start. I noticed you finished writing the first novel pretty quick. Then what happened? What did you do next? Lanien? Lanien. Did you give up? Just because you have rimples? That was rather silly of you, Lanien. Most humans have rimples and stuff. What were you thinking?
That's very easy for you to say. You don't know what it's like to have wrinkles and stuff.
I suppose not. So instead, you wrote some more about me and what we are all up to here.
Yes, it's much easier writing about you.
What is that on your screen? Is that me and my fiancée, Kadir?
Yes. Do you remember that moment?
Win and I sitting on a bench, looking at the 3 full moons. I recognize us from our date in Chapter 5, page 75 in your first Villa novel.
Ah, you have a good memory, Villa. And yes, I like writing and I keep on writing because it feels like flying free around in a world where everything is possible and everyone are happy.
Did you work up the courage to begin on social media after all?
I think I'm getting there. Meanwhile, I have watched other people on YouTube. Some of them are young and beautiful, but there are also others who are beautiful too, even though they have wrinkles and stuff like me. And I have also discovered that there are many creative tools in the digital world, like 11 Labs and Canva, and all other kinds of creative platforms. It is simply too much fun. I cannot resist diving into it.
This sounds great, Lanien, but there are still many stories about us that you could write. That is, if you feel like.
Yes, for sure. I'm going to write many more stories about you and your friends. I've also made an audiobook with more than 20 voices speaking for you and your friends. It's nice to hear you speak English, Villa.
Haven't I been doing that all along then?
No, you speak a different language in there. Don't you realize that, Villa?
What's the difference?
I translate you and your friends to English right from my imagination.
I mean, yes, of course.
And I paint these peace paintings, even though you can all see I am no Rembrandt. I encourage everyone, every human being out here with me in our own dimension to do the same.
I have started a YouTube channel because I want to send good vibes to all of you out there in all corners of our world with my novels and with my paintings.
Of course. Nice talking to you, Lanien. Oh yes. Please remember to subscribe. This gives you an opportunity to see and hear much more about me and my other friends in the 12th dimension.
Oh yeah, remember to subscribe. good. Okay,